Hello everyone, welcome back to Diamond Paintings with Mike, and today we are going to do about an hour of this, hopefully, if it will let us. This is, it's just peeled on me again. This is got to be the most awfulest cellophane ever designed. Like, oh my god, I don't think it's the actual factory, it's how they've actually put it round. It's just awful. So what I might have to do is get some release paper for this, because this is ridiculous. It all comes off in bits, so hopefully we can get rid of this ghastly thing in a minute. So I do believe there was a colour K that we were missing, weren't we? Unfortunately, I've not had the time today. Today has just been absolutely swamped with things to do, considering it's supposed to be my day off, because it's Friday today. And yeah, where I thought, oh, I'll have a lovely relaxing afternoon. No, I've just been non-stop. So let's do a weather forecast first, and then we can sort of digest the day. Alexa, what's the weather forecast today, please, love?
Currently, in Braintree it's 12 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Tonight, you can expect clear skies, with a low of 1 degree.
So yeah, it's fairly sort of warmish day, really nice and sunny. I'm actually filming this on Alexa. Alexa, what's today's date, please, love?
Today is Friday the 28th of March.
So yeah, tomorrow is the big day where we have to go around every single clock in the house and change all the clocks over, because I think we go forward an hour. So if you've got a smartphone, or if you've got like I think radio control might do it itself, but some radio control clocks might do it itself. But normally if you've got things like Alexa, or a mobile phone that's a smartphone like an iPhone or something, they will do it automatically. But I've only got to do, because my iPhones will do it automatic, so it would just be kitchen, living room, and I don't know if Apple Watches do it automatically. They must do. So yeah, apart from that, and obviously any sort of manual wristwatches that I wear, for example, like this one here, you would have to obviously go in and, you know, change it yourself. But yeah, so I think it's early hours of Saturday night, isn't it? Well, that makes no sense, because technically midnight, or is it 1 o'clock? Let's ask Alexa. Alexa, when do the clocks change, please, love? Alexa, when do the clocks change?
In the United Kingdom, Greenwich Mean Time will begin on Sunday the 27th of October 2024 at 2 a.m, with the clocks moving backwards 1 hour. GMT will then end on Sunday the 30th of March 2025 at 1 a.m, with the clocks moving forwards 1 hour.
Yeah, so it's forward an hour. So back in winter, forward in there. So technically we lose an hour, but it's only for like that first sort of hour, I suppose, and then it just feels normal. But if you think time's going quick now, by God, is it going to go quicker when the clocks change? Because that's like an hour of stuff wasted, you know, an hour of diamond painting shot by. Whoop. So yeah, so let me just find my bearings here. So number 8, trying to fit, yeah, let's do H for now. So that was that. Right, so today I think I had one of the most best sleeps ever last night, because you know I was telling you about I needed to wait for a phone call from Argos. Well, I needed to get some more pillars because over, you know, every so often the pillars can flatten where you're like constantly got your head on it lying down all the time. So I got some new ones, and they said that they could get it to the actual store for me, and this was so cool, right? So they weren't actually due till Saturday and they came today. Like, how cool is that? Because Saturday would have been a pain to go because obviously I've got to go over to my mum's for Mother's Day. I'm gonna have to stay because there's no trains Sunday night and there's no trains on the Monday, so I've got like a little weekend away. But it's hard. I like it, but it's horrible at the same time because like I can't, where I would be like in the evening diamond painting, I can't do that over there. So I've got like filming equipment over there, like my tripod and stuff, but you've always got someone there. It's like a railway station, one goes in, the other comes out. So yeah, probably be just like a whole evening of watching YouTube. Now, on the 31st of March, they have got something on the NASA website, something to do with Crew 9 news conference. Now, Crew 9 was the crew that got stuck up there for longer than extended. So Silly Williams and Butch Wilmore, they were stuck up there for longer than they expected due to their vehicle having problems trying to get them back down. So yeah, I'm going to watch that. I don't know whether it will be with them astronauts there or whether it's just like a news presenting team, but I imagine they'll probably be there. So yeah, I'm going to watch that on Sunday because we don't really do anything Mother's Day. I phoned up my mum today to see whether my sister is taking her out, and she said probably not because she obviously wants to see her mum as well. So yeah. And then this morning I had to do a bit of shopping in Sainsbury's, and oh my god, it was like a river of flowers. They have got a big, because when you go in Sainsbury's in Braintree, they're sort of on a rack here, but just as you go in the store, there's flowers and flowers everywhere in like boxes on the floor. So you know them ones where you can get like it's like a square box with a handle and, you know, the cellophane and stuff. They have them all in there, and I wanted to get some for my mum, and then I'm thinking I don't really want to carry them all over on the train and carry them all up the road, and so I'll get some like in a shop nearer there. When I get into it, I'll just run into a shop and get some. It's quite a nice colour that, I quite like that. See if we've got that A, and then we can finish that part off. So yeah, got some bits, and it was quite funny because I went in there because I knew that I had my Argos order, and when your Argos order's ready, they text you to go and get it with your collection code and thing. And I thought, oh, I don't know, because Argos used to be on its own store on the same road as Causeway House. Causeway House is the Braintree Council offices, and they were in that shop for years, but whether it's because of like ground rent, I don't know, but they moved into Sainsbury's up Toffs Walk, and I thought, oh, you know, I'll do my shopping and then just snip there and see whether they've got it. And they said, no, it's not due in yet. You'll have to come back tomorrow. So anyway, I go home. Before that, I went into Tesco's because I had to get some things, and I couldn't believe it. Some of the Easter eggs in Sainsbury's, like cream eggs, are £4, yet you go in Tesco and they've knocked them down to £2.50 for exactly the same size egg. Like, oh my god. So you see, it's all about shopping around. So anyway, I got what I needed and then got back home. I actually started eating I got this really lovely chicken from a company called Stamford Street & Co. called Chicken Tikka. The Greggs, oh my god, their chicken, there's a chicken hot, I think it's tikka, but their bap with the chicken in, oh man, that's so good. It's a little bit hot, but I'm not really one for spicy food, but oh my god, that was so good. So I thought, oh my god, like, I think I paid £1.50 for it, and by god, did you get a lot in there with this Stamford Street company. So it's like they're like the cheap version of what Asda would call the yellow packaging, because all the yellow stuff in there is basically cheap shit. Um, you will not catch me buying that because I've had it before. And I'm a person that wants to try all new things. And oh my God, there was no flavour whatsoever in there. Literally just no flavour in the products. So yeah, I wouldn't be doing that again. So yeah, I literally made that, got some Doritos, just went to eat it, and then they go, your order's ready for collection. So I was like, oh my God, like, and then I was sort of thinking, is this like genuine? Because the woman's just said it's not available yet. And I googled it, and they said they do text you when it's ready. Now it didn't say your order's ready, it just said collect your order by 5th of April. So I thought, I'll go back up there and see if it's there. And the woman was like, oh, you're back again. And I said, yeah, well, they've texted me saying it's here, so can I just double check? And she said, how weird, it's here now. So I think what happened is when I went in there the first time, I just missed the driver by 10 minutes, because I think what happens is they have to bring it from another store, because when I tried to do click and collect for same day, it's really good here because you can get like same day delivery and same day collection on some things, but they didn't have it in stock, so it takes like a day for it to, they probably just pick it up from me for the factory, the warehouse, or they drop it off with a different shop or something. So then I went all the way back up there and yeah, got them and was really happy, like so happy it's come today, because I desperately needed them. Like I'd have nothing to lie on, and when you lie on your bed with no pillows, you can get a headache. So yeah, I was like, please come today, I desperately need these. Like, there's nothing better, there's nothing worse than a flat pillar. So yeah, two's missing at the minute. No, it's not. I found it. Haha. Excellent. Keep thinking I'm missing drawers for some reason. So anyway, I come back and actually had to pop in the post office as well, because I needed to pick up an Easter egg, believe it or not. Because I've got an Easter egg for a member of the family. The one I'm not going to say what it is yet, just in case they're watching. But the one I wanted to get wasn't in stock. So yeah, so I had to order it in, and got back and finished off eating my sandwich while watching the news. I missed the news by about 10 minutes because I always watch like the 1 o'clock news on a Friday. I tend to watch the 6 o'clock one, but I got bored of it because they tend to repeat what the 1 o'clock said, and then sometimes at 10 o'clock they'll be like doing the news, and then they'll just say, right, we've just heard breaking news, and it will come in as like as they're reading the news out. If they've got new news to report, it will come in, and they'll go, we're just hearing that, you know. And on the news yesterday, they were saying that Sky, of all companies, that massive giant company, Sky, has had to shut 3 of its call centres because they're struggling. And I'm sorry, but I couldn't stop laughing. A massive company like that, which is like Amazon, and they're struggling? Like, wow. I mean, Sky is the most expensive company out there for, like, you know, TV and broadband and that, because they've got this Sky streaming program. It's like a TV. So where years ago you used to have a satellite on the wall, they then come out with like what's called a Sky Puck. Now they've come out with another thing called a Sky Glass TV, which apparently you don't need the Sky Puck, and it's all built in the TV, so you don't need the Sky Puck. So, and I just couldn't. I just like was sitting there in hysterics, like laughing with laughter, because I just cannot understand how a big company like that can be struggling. But it tends to be, as I say, it tends to be like all the small companies that go under first. Now, apparently, as we know, WH Smith's has been struggling as well. And it was on the news today that apparently they've now got a new owner called, believe it or not, Hobbycraft. So Hobbycraft are taking over WH Smith's. Now, apparently, I think they're still using the name, but I'm sure he said something like they'll be known as Tony and Guy or something. Or is that hairdresser? I don't know. But yeah, so that's what, you know, some companies can come out of it, some companies can't, and they have to just like be liquidized. But then other companies can, you know, find a buyer, and if they're like struggling, they will try to sell assets to get them out of that administration process. So yeah, it's like Peacocks in Whittam, that has gone into administration a number of times and they've got out of it. So, you know, and then on TikTok they were saying that apparently Poundland's going as well, which doesn't surprise me, because with a shop like that that said everything was £1 and then they slowly started selling things over £1, I'm not surprised. You know, it's misleading because you've got on the front of the store Poundland, yet you're selling things over £1. So I haven't shopped in there for probably 2 years now, because when I found out they started selling things over £1, I was like, well, this isn't a pound shop then, is it? So I might, you know, I might as well do me normal shopping in any other shop, you know. Oh God. And then, oh my God, right, so I'm walking past Tesco and my drunk neighbours out there, and I was like, oh no, guess what that means? Bloody loud music all night. So yeah, he's an alcoholic, so he's always in the town drinking, shouting, you know, and you just know that you're gonna have bloody music all night. So it's really unfair, like, because you're watching TV and it's belting out, and you know, you can't really do anything, because even if you ask him to turn it down, he won't turn it down. So everyone around here sort of puts up with it. So anyway, I then came, what did I do after lunch? I had lunch, and then, oh yeah, that was it. I was having a bit of a fight with the old washing machine, because what I've done now is I've took the old washing machine out and I put it in the hallway the night before, but I just didn't have the energy to push it back into the cupboard because it is bloody heavy. And I thought, well, I'll do that today because it's blocking my hallway now, and that's back in the cupboard now. But I've identified what the issue is, and I think we may need an electrician, because what's happening is, when I put a new washing machine in, it's always worked in there fine. But now what it's doing is, with the plug in the wall, when I put the plug to the washing machine in it, it turns off and it won't work. Yet if I put that plug into another plug in one of the kitchen sockets, it works fine. So then I did a test with the old washing machine, put that in that plug, and it works. So I don't know whether it's a faulty fuse or a faulty plug. If that plug is faulty, I'm going to have to get the electrician in to change it. So yeah, it's just baffling. But what I'm going to do is try it on a fuse first, get a new fuse, and then see if that fails, then it's got to be a faulty plug and they'll have to change it, because it's strange how, like, a plug socket I mean, it's not the sort of thing you expect to, you know, just blow up sort of thing. It hasn't blown up, it's just, you know, every time you plug something into it, it's like, it doesn't want to work. So anyway, I've just pushed that in, did a bit of tidying up. I bought spag bowl for tonight. I haven't had spaghetti bolognese, like a proper homemade one, for a number of weeks. I've been buying like the ready meals, like for something quick, because when you finish work, you don't want to be cooking. So, and I thought, do you know what? I haven't had a decent homemade spaghetti bolognese for ages. So that's what I'm having, because I had spaghetti bolognese today. I mean, I normally home make it anyway, but so I bought like the mince and the spaghetti and dolomie, and I'm gonna have that, which is strange because on a Friday I normally have on Fridays I normally go for fish and chips, but just like can't be asked to cook today. So yeah, okay, so number 8's missing as well. Why are we losing so many drills? I don't understand this. I mean, it's like this one here. We've got this says Easter chick, but it says K. Oh my God. No bloody way. So, you see what the confusion is. So this tray's been here the whole time. It's K, but you can see my brain's thinking, well, that's orange, so I'm looking for an orange drill. So just be more sure than not. Remember that if you've got a drill that is a different colour to that, please don't feel that it's the wrong drill. You are provided with the right drill, but it's all to do with the colour on the backing, like the print may not come up as strong as that. So I imagine that is a 666, but yeah, look, there's our K drill. Oh my god, I'm going mad. Oh, that's good then. So that must mean that we're just losing number 8 now. So, wow, all that just for that. Though having said that, there is some there, so. Right, I think what I'll do next is, let's do a bit of, have we got number 6? Yeah. So we'll get a bit of this. This is a gorgeous garden pea colour, look. Beautiful. So these are going to be, oh, just look at that. That is so vibrant, isn't it? Wow. Look at that. It's so, like, goes with the flow. This is going to be very pretty, people. Do you know, before this, because I literally sat down, went to start filming and totally forgot, because I always check if I've took the video off of my phone before I film because of storage. There's been a couple of times I've done that and filmed and it's like, you've ran out of storage, like, please try again. So made sure I did that, and I was like just about to film and I was like, oh no, I've not uploaded the video. So that caused like a setback of like half an hour, so I had to wait for that to upload. And so I thought I'd eat a pecan slice. I've had them pecan cake things from, you know, with the almond paste from Tesco's. Oh my god, they're so good. People in America, you won't know what that is, but Tesco's is a grocery market here, which is a reasonable shop. I quite enjoy Tesco. That's like my number one go-to shop. So yeah, I'm sure that said number 7. Must be there then. It's interesting. God, this is a really shit colour, isn't it? Look at that. That's so grumpy looking. I was watching Teresa's video. She did a video and she said she spoke about like me having calling drills gorilla shit. But you know, it does look like it. And yeah, I was watching that and it was quite funny. So okay, so let's do a little bit of, I'll tell you what, actually, let's do, oh, we've got a lovely F drill in here. Look at that, it's a lilac. It's very nice. Nice to see that colour again. Right. See, I am going mad because I just said number 3 ain't here. And what in the world is going on here? Look, number 3. I'm just not with it today. Don't know what that one is. That's got E on it. Is that an E or an arrow? My handwriting is terrible. Really thought I wouldn't get any of this done today because I've been so busy today. It's just been like non-stop. Just even when I'm eating lunch, I'm like either whip and chatting or I'm kitting up drills. I just have to be doing something all the time. I find it very hard just sitting there doing nothing. You know, it's I like to be doing things. Right, now we've got another problem with this. This cellophane is terrible. And of course it's payday as well today, so you know, it's got to have a good spend up. I've decided to order some storage boxes from Home Bargains. I've never had delivery through them before, and I was a bit reluctant because I googled who the couriers were, and they said for standard items, guess what, bloody every. And then for like larger items, it's a company called Arrow X. I've never heard of them before, but I just hope that they deliver it, because if it's the guy that I think it is, he will chuck it over the fence. So yeah, I'm not happy with that. But this is the laughable thing, is when you divert it, because you get an option to divert it to a shop, they don't even do that. they still deliver it to your house, even though you've diverted it. It's like so frustrating. But, you know, we just have to hope and pray that it'll turn up. Because, as I say, I don't know what's happened to Cheryl. She don't do it anymore on our area. It seems, as I said, it seems to like go through a phase. Like you'll get this one specific driver for like a couple of weeks, and then they move on, and then you get another driver. Because I think it's to do with when we were talking to her, because she's a family friend. Apparently she gets a lot of like people moaning about the delivery. Like you could put like, oh, driver took too long or stuff like that. They move them on to a different area or something. So, and then she was telling us that one time there was this person that had a parcel and the lady was out, so Cheryl took a picture and put it under like one of the garden tables, and the customer, and Cheryl's a trustworthy driver, so I know for a fact she wouldn't like steal the parcel. And apparently the woman's reported that she didn't receive it. So when that happens, Cheryl was saying that Every sends the driver back round to find out why it's not there, and she thinks that she took the parcel and just blamed it on like it not being there, which is really, really wrong, because like Cheryl would not steal your parcel. She's a really, really good driver. She always used to be on time, but yeah, it always seems to be different. Or I know they're self-employed, but I don't know how it works. Like, is it like first come, first served? Whoever gets to the warehouse first gets that route's parcels, and then they get assigned to that route. So, for example, if like a guy turned up to get like one route which she covers, and then she turns up and that route's gone, she might have to be loaded onto a different route. Maybe that's how it works. I don't know. I've tried my hardest as well to find like Mother's Day paintings, but yeah, I can't find any. So, and I've left it far too late anyway. I've actually got I need to do a check on that actually. Where's that? I've got my phone in here, probably not. Oh well, that'll wait till next time. But I think when I checked Temu last night, it said it was scanning hub for I've ordered an elephant. That's so cute, because it's got like the rainbow sort of ears to it. You'll probably see it well before this, but yeah, so I don't know. Maybe. So what's everyone doing today? After this, I will be uploading the video. What's the time now? 5 o'clock. Yeah, so it's a bit early for EastEnders. Oh my god, that's what I wanted to tell you, right? So you know I've been banging on about this Mufasa film, right? Well, they put it onto Disney Plus. I think it got loaded on there yesterday or the day before, and I've been talking about wanting to watch that for some time. Waited all this time to watch it. Oh my god, what a crap film that was. It just did not make sense. You know when you're like watching you're watching a film but you feel like you can't connect to the film or you can't get into the story? Well, I just couldn't understand it. We had snow in there. Well, The Lion King didn't have snow in any of the scenes. Then there was like these two different tigers always fighting. And then I'm sure at one point Nala looked at the sky and said, "Simba, I'm here." But Simba didn't die. So it don't make sense, because they've done a remake of The Lion King, and then they've done a new film called Mufasa, which I don't understand how that has anything to do with The Lion King, but yeah, that is well worth, like, I wouldn't recommend it. It's such a crap film, like 2 hours, and I got so bored in the end I had to take like a half an hour break. I'll still watch it, you know, because I'm paying for the service, but yeah, I just could not connect to the film. I just could not understand the story. It didn't make any sense whatsoever. And then they were singing like all different songs. Like one was like, it was singing something like, don't be killing my brother, don't be killing my brother, or something like that. And I'm like, well, that ain't a Lion King song. Now, obviously, in films, that sometimes they do have to change the songs for copyright reasons, but, you know, and sing their own song. But, oh my God, like, what a big, big letdown. And I said to my mum, like, that looks really, really, like, I actually said to her, don't watch it, it's crap. So it's a bloody good job I didn't pay out for a cinema ticket, because at one point I did have what's called an unlimited card, which is where you get unlimited films for, I think it's like £17 a month, with Cineworld. And yeah, I'm so glad I didn't do that, because, like, yeah, that would have cost like £20, because I cancelled it, because I don't really go to the cinema that much to justify the cost of it. Like, if I'm paying for that, I'd have to go like every week to get like as much use out of it as possible. So I always monitor things. So like, if I'm not really using the service much, then it has to go, because I'm just paying out and not really using it or benefiting from it. So yeah. So please do not watch it. You can if you wish, but I mean, everyone has their own opinions, but let me know if you watch it, what your opinion is of it, because from me viewing it, I don't recommend it. It does not make any sense. So yeah, it's not good. Right. Oh, we've got that. See, that's going to be a bit annoying now, because they've done pink and now they're going to put red with pink, which we know flowers come with all different colours, but they've had that lovely pink and light pink, and now they're going to spoil it by putting a red in. They probably just chucked it in here because they've realised they've given us too many drills. Having said that, that does look really nice actually, so maybe we'll keep it there. Oh, lovely. Does anyone ever have like a cup of tea next to them, and like you go to drink it and it's like empty, and you're like, I was enjoying that. I got to get coffee. Ah, no, man. Oh, I ain't going to get. What? I ain't going out again. They can shove that. Like, if I've left something, I'll get it the next time I'm there. Like, I don't go out my way. Like, it can just wait. I can live quite happily without coffee. I don't know if you've ever watched Debbie Gets Crafty, but I really love the way she goes, "Cup of coffee." It's just a beautiful, beautiful accent. Right, let's have a look here. So let's do a bit of that next. Okay. I've got to go through this desk, so needs tidying, so that's on the to-do as well. But apparently Seth Rogen, who voiced the film Alien, he was a alien called Paul, and he voiced him. Well, he was apparently the voice of the Warthog in this new Mufasa film. I think he was. Or is it Timon? Well, anyway, he voiced someone. But I'm pretty damn sure it was the Warthog. Because what I've had to do is I've had to move my movie night to Fridays now, because the Britain's Got Talent, because it's on so long, it's just not enough time to. I don't like to like watch a program then go into the next one. Like, I like to have that break in between. But yeah, normally what I do is if EastEnders is on, I'll watch EastEnders and then watch the news like when it comes on. I can't watch two programs together. Like, I'll be sitting there all day otherwise. Yes, I got quite a lot done. I've also shipped a parcel to Tessa, which is full to the brim of sweeties, because because obviously Easter's coming up, so I wanted to send a little goodie box. And then I'm gonna send her Easter egg. She's like, because she hasn't seen this video yet, so she's gonna be like super happy when she sees that. She loves sweeties. Yeah, she has a major sweet tooth like me. So yeah. Now the plan of action, guys, is I have this little duck sticker here. So the plan of action, if we get any of them yellow left over, we are so going to create a yellow duck sticker, because Teresa's got that sticker. And looking at that, I think we'll probably have enough. So there's nothing really on tonight, is there? Because obviously EastEnders ain't on. So it's a bit of a freed up night, which means I can do a little bit of YouTube catch up. Yay. Okay. I've been watching a lot of creators. You know them diamond miniatures you can get with DAC? There's like palm trees. Shells does one, and I think she did. It was like a Christmas tree, and then she had like, it was all sort of based on Christmas. And oh my god, like there was so many. So cool. So I don't think we're actually now missing any drills now. So yeah, I think we're all okay to get this finished. So then I've just got to do the lamb after this, and then it will be on to that. Hold up, because your hands are small. Wrong time on McGregor's wall. La 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 la. You know that big 40x50 bunny painting. I've been looking on Temu because Roxanne over at Craft Addict Roxanne, she gets a hell of a lot of you know, like cards from Temu, and I've been looking at trying to get some like Temu cards by Easter based. So yeah. Oh my god, that's nice, isn't it? Look at that. So you get orange, yellow, orange. Wouldn't it be cool if they could like give us like a little duck or something to sit there? So it looks like a duck's body now with orange and yellow. Like these are the wings and then that's the body. So cool. Right, let's do a bit of the body now. So we need J. I'll tell you what, the bloody pollen today has been absolutely ridiculous. Like I've just been sneeze like nearly all day. So it's so annoying because like you get up in the morning and it's just like sneezing. Like I have about 7, I have going to like this sneezing fit of 7 sneezes. But apparently I read up, because I was just curious as to why you sneeze the first thing in the morning, and apparently they say it can be attracted by light, so light can trigger it. But it's quite painful as well when you sneeze, isn't it? It's like so much force with it. Let's get down to business to defeat the hunt. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? La 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 la. And you haven't got a clue. Look alive at a man. No, I'll make a man out of you. Jonathan Antoine, he sings a brilliant version of that. Ah, so that's where our E-drills go, just there. Beautiful, isn't this so pretty? It's so pretty. Love it. I don't like it, I love it. So yeah. Uh-oh. Do you know, I actually think this is more prettier than the rabbit now. Like, I'm so like, considering I was like in the come shop with me, I left it on the shelf, and then, you know, when you get home and you're like, oh, why didn't I get that? Why did I leave it on the shelf? I should have got it. Well, I'm so glad I did, because I mean, just look at it, absolutely gorgeous. And when you think about it, this was in like a 3-pack set, so it meant that you can it was like in a 3-pack set, so you got 3 different ones in a set for $6.99, where normally if these sort of size ones, they tend to be like $2.99. So technically, if you think about it, where they're normally $2.99 priced each, you technically probably got one free, because it was like $6.99. Or is that me just bad with maths? I think it is, because we still paid $6.99. Okay. Yeah, I can't count. Well, I can count, I can't add up. Me and maths never really did get on at school. Hated maths, it was just a very boring subject. So, we need a plum and bread, la, beautiful as so dear, drink with jam and bread, la 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 da dear. Way, a drop of golden sun, me a name I call myself. I've actually done a video. I've actually done a video of that, because near where the subway is, and I'm not talking about the shop, I mean the subway where you go under the ground to cross the other side. We have one near the roundabout, and there's a field across it, and when like I'm walking across there, I just sing, "The hills are alive with the sound of music." But I'm filming me dancing on the field, like, it's so funny, and singing it at the same time. You just can't resist but burst out in song, you know. Okay, he has got one groovy wing going on here. I'm not liking that colour in there. I think they personally could have... I mean, it's... I get it's supposed to be orange or like yellow, but we've got so many different colours going on here. Like, I think personally they should have kept it like the same colour. La 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 la, lady oh lady oh loo, yo ho lady oh lady ho yo ho lady oh lady. Up on the hill was a little makeup head, diddle 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 diddle. Yo ho lady oh lady ho yo ho lady oh lady. Where is my sea? There it is. La 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 la. Oh my god, I've got to tell you something. Oh my god, like, oh my god. I have so wanted to try these sweets for so long. Like, I saw them on Amazon, but they were ridiculously priced. Amazon wanted $6.99 for one bag, and I was like, why? Like, why? Just why? And then they're always like out of stock on Amazon. So, oh my god, like, I've been looking for these for like a number of weeks, and I got them on Sainsbury's. Actually in the store, and they are called Zingers. Right, look at this. I've actually not tried them yet. I'm just gonna get them. Like, oh my god, has anyone tried these? Haribo Soda Twist Zing, like, soft and sour. Oh my god, like, I am not a fan of sour stuff, but I think these are gonna be like so cool, because they're like bottles, and I have finally found them. It seems like Sainsbury's is... It seems like Sainsbury's is the home to sweets, like new sweets, because when you try and find them in other shops, I can't find them. So I think Sainsbury's is the way to go, people. And a lot of the new stuff tends to like float around not Home Bargains, B&M's. Still can't get hold of that orange cream egg thing, because when I went into B&M's, as you saw on the Come Shop With Me, people have been going in there, eating them, and then leaving the wrapper on the shelf. So, which I think is really out of order. And I nearly had one, and I was so gutted. Like, I was so excited to try it, and then when I saw it, I was like, yes! But no, someone was like, just decided to eat them and leave the wrapper, and so trying to find these are going to be hard. I think they sometimes do them in the Co-op, but yeah, I don't know. So I'm like, so can't wait for them. I'm going to try and save them for like movie night next week. But if there's sweets and chocolate in my house, like, I so have to have them. Like, I can't resist. Even if I hide them in the cupboard, I know that they're there. So the trick is, don't buy any sweets until movie night. And if you see the shop, I was so good today. Like, if you see the shop and you know there's sweets in there, just walk past the shop. But I was so good today because I really fancy custard creams, and I said, no, Mike, no biscuits, because it's fattening, isn't it, eating biscuits? And I was like, please, no more, no thank you. And yeah, I was like so happy. But then I let myself down and come out with fucking sweets, so oh, I'll never bloody lose this weight. I'm not saying I'm fat, but every time I'm eating bloody all these cream cakes. Cream cakes are the worst. Does anyone, have you ever, like people in Greg's over here, have you ever had, it's like, oh, it's bloody gorgeous. Morrison's sell them as well. It's like a split donut and they shove cream in it and then put jam all over it. Oh my God, that is the bomb. Chocolate Eclair was like so good. And my granddad turned that one. It was so funny. Like, he had a cup of tea and he was having a chocolate Eclair. And what he did was he likes to dip it in the tea, you know, to soften it up a bit, even though they're soft already. And oh my God, like, he dipped it in there for too long. And so the eclair has dropped all in the tea, and yeah, it was made the tea all soggy and slop, and he wasn't happy. Like, it was like, I was enjoying that. Well, don't dip it in the tea then. It's not a biscuit, you know. I've actually done that. Like, some biscuits I order on Amazon, they come always broken right the way through the pack, every single pack. And sometimes I put them in the tea for too long and it drops off, and I'm quickly like, quick, scoop it out, quick, grab it. And sometimes I can rescue it, and then other times it's like completely disintegrated and I leave it at the bottom of the cup. And then when you drink it, it's like bashed you in the mouth and it's like, oh, what was that? You know? So, yes. Do. It's Anastasia, where are you going? So yeah, when I've ate these sweets, I'll let you know. I've just realised I was supposed to be doing the dog thing today, but oopsie, I just want to get this one done. It's like so cool. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish this yellow, and then I'm going to call that a session, because we have done quite a lot here today. I'm super happy we got the flowers in. It actually looks like, I don't know if I've got it under here, but you know that flower that we had? It was like a silver frame. It came off Vinted. You know them flowers that we did, the tulips, I think they were? And it came with a silver plastic frame. Seeing these tulips on here reminds me of that. So I'm looking forward to May, because I can start the paintings that I got on the wish list, because a couple of people sent me some flower paintings on the wish list, which I think one of them was Angela, and then actually I think it was all Angela, yeah. But if I've forgotten anyone, then thank you very much for the wish list thing. So yeah, we're going to try and start Angela's, because she got me this lovely one with it was like a red lake with a tree. So yeah, I feel like he's wearing like a scarf with that orange bit there. Is snooker on? I can hear some sort of game show. It feels like snooker's on or something. I'm sure I've got a crack there. Yeah, that looks like it's been chipped. Okay, we'll have to take that out of service. Or, if you want to be really posh, out of circulation. I'd love to live in Berkshire. Like, people seem like very posh up that way. Like really nice accents. Anyway, enough rambling on. Thank you very much for watching the video. We are done with little I can't remember what his name was it Henry? I don't know, but the sweets are calling my name. I want to have Wheaties, but yes, we need to like stop buying all this like, I've been so naughty this month. I bought so many packs of donuts, so many sweets, chocolate crisps. Like, this is all the wrong things. It's not fair. But look how pretty this is. It's so pretty, isn't it? I think we can get this finished in the next couple of days. Absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to do the YouTube rules of like, share, subscribe, comment if you want. Subscribe is totally free of charge. I really enjoyed doing that session. We'll do more tomorrow, and we really ain't got a lot left done. We've done like the bulk of it, and we even get a few little eggs to do. So yeah, it's going to be very, very pretty, this one. Thank you for watching. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye.